Welcome to the Madhatterrant media channel. Guys, we're going to be talking about today's episode of Kevin Samuels goes up against a masculine woman. Get into the conversation, get into the episode. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button. Let's get into today's episode.
There is a place like no place on earth. Some say to survive it, you need to be as mad as a hatter.
What's going on, people? What's going on, people? What is going on, people? Just want to let you know the Mad Hatter's back in the building, back in the saddle, back on the grind. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to have the conversation today. I'm going to be showing you a video, guys, about a masculine young woman who thinks she's ready for marriage, and she's about to give Kevin Samuels the rundown, but let's see if Kevin Samuels gonna give her the old okie doke and shut it down. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna shut it down, because we have to understand, family, that in this construct and in this matrix, there is a mindset, there is an agenda, there is a construct that's trying to be a narrative that's being pushed, that's trying to break down the family structure. And for those of you that don't believe it, you might believe in fairy tales, you might not believe in, Illuminati, you might not believe in all these other conspiracy theories that people like to talk about. But it's one thing that I am very sure of as the Mad Hatter. One thing I am very sure of, guys. One thing is that there is definitely an agenda going on. There is definitely an orchestrated attempt, and there is definitely an orchestrated movement to destroy the family structure. Because why? It's written in the scripture, it's written in the ancient text, it's written from our ancestors. They told us about it, they prophesied about it. You got the Mayans, you got the Incas, you got the Aztecs, you got all different manner of people that did all different manner of prophesying to get you to understand the point that we are in today. So if you didn't know, you need to get your know. It's about time, guys. It's about time that you received your power, that you stepped into your game, that you stepped into your purpose, that you stepped into your mindset, and that you started moving on your grind. Do not let the negative spirits hold you back. Do not let the negative mindset hold you back. Do not let the negative feelings or negative emotions that are being portrayed and pushed upon you, making you feel less of a man, that's making you feel less of a provider, that's making you feel less of whatever it is. It's time to let go of those shekels. It's time to let go of that slavery mindset, and it's time to break free and let your light shine, gentlemen. Let your light shine. Receive the power. Receive the power, gentlemen. Receive it. Receive it. Receive it. But without further ado, let's go into the video. So don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to share. If you are enjoying the content that the Mad Hatter is bringing in the conversation that we're having, join the conversation. It's therapy. It's therapy. It's therapy. It's therapy. It's therapy.
I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Have you, Skeletor? Have you really had it with my whining and bumbling? But let's get into the video, guys. Let's get into the video. What do you got for me?
All right, what you just said, I'm gonna just tune into what you just said. You just said, who's supposed to teach us to cater to a man, right? It was going on live, so you kind of stopped, but I couldn't.
I remember this live stream. So Kevin Samuel was dropping on the live stream. He was asking the ladies about being able to cater to a man. Were they raised to be wives? That's the question. Were they raised to be wives? Because the scripture says a man findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. Meaning that a man grows up, he raises himself up, and as he's acquired his knowledge, his skill, his ability to provide, his ability to have moral standards and ethics, integrity, the thing that defines your purpose. And as he finds his purpose, as he finds his grind, as he's on his power move, he needs an accomplice, he needs a helpmeet, he needs someone to complement his life, complement his work, complement his mission. He needs someone to furnish his kingdom. And this is where a wife comes into play. So the question is, are modern women ready to be a wife? That's the question.
Hi, Forrest. I know you just got back from Vietnam and you love me, but I'm gonna go run a train with this group of Black Panthers I just met.
Okay, Jenny.
Hi, Forrest. I know you came all this way to New York to visit me, but I'm gonna go do blow and have sex with a bunch of stockbrokers.
Okay, Jenny.
Hi, Forrest. Now that I have the most contagious and incurable disease known to mankind, I'll finally have pity sex with you.
Okay, Jenny.
So let's get into it. Don't be a simp, fellas. Don't be a simp. It's 2021 and the time for simping is over. The time for simping is over. Step into your power, gentlemen. Step into your purpose. Let's watch the video.
So you're supposed to teach you how to be a wife.
How to be a wife, yeah. So how to be a wife, you can learn that from your mother, yes, but I was raised by my father. Now my mother is in my life right now. But I could say that my father taught me how to be a wife or a woman to a man. I could say that. And how to be one, exactly. Because the way women teach us how to be a wife and the way men teach us how to be a wife are completely two different.
Are you married?
No, I'm not. I was engaged, but I'm not married.
You have any other siblings?
Yes, I do. I have 3 older siblings and I have a younger sibling. I have 3.
I want to pull this right here because straight off the gate, this woman is giving me a very masculine impression, like very tomboyish. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she said she grew up around her dad or grew up with her dad. So clearly her dad did not prepare her for the qualities of being a wife or how to be a wife. He's raised her up like a boy and she's acting like a boy. And then she wants to be in a relationship. And this is the one thing that these women don't seem to understand, especially these modern women that grew up in this time and in this era and have this delusional mindset and not realizing that it's been pushed upon them and frosted upon them and indoctrinated into them. But anyway, let me not go on a tangent. Let me stay on point.
Here! Why are you stupid?
I needed one of those. Stay on point. So these women who have this masculine mindset, this masculine energy, this masculine aura about them don't seem to realize that majority of men who are heterosexual and are looking for a woman to settle down with, to have children with, to be married to, are not that way inclined. They don't seek the opposite sex or the same, they don't seek the same sex as they do. They seek the opposite sex as they do. So if you're a woman in this day and age acting very masculine and very, oh, I'm a tough guy. Oh, I'm a Miss Independent. Oh, if you're one of those women that's suffering from what we call...
Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Marks, and I make mental health education videos. A delusion is a fixed false belief. And despite evidence that goes against what you believe, you still believe it.
I'm a strong, independent woman. Well, you're a strong, independent woman. And what confuses me about these strong, independent women is that they rely on men to do the things that they require. Their services are from men, the police services, the fire services, breakdown services. And that's just the outside services, let alone the fact that they say they don't need no man, but yet they require a man to reproduce. Yet they require a man to come and pay and take care of their lifestyle when they want to settle down and get married. It makes no sense to me how the logic can now compute itself. And I'm the Mad Hatter. Insanity is meant to be my bucket of fish. But it seems that these women have taken my possession and I'm extremely upset about it because the fact is I am the Mad Hatter. I'm supposed to be crazy. I'm supposed to be delusional. I'm supposed to be the one that's insane. So how is it that these modern women cannot see the correlation between the insanity of thinking that they're independent when they're solely reliant upon the society of welfare or a job that's predominantly given to them by a male? It's perplexing.
Both of them are married.
How many sisters?
1 sister.
She married?
She passed away.
So your father
Mm-hmm.
can teach you how to be a wife, or see, men customize women for them.
See, but that's the thing. My father didn't customize.
Okay, see, no.
Okay, I want to hear what you got to say. Because my father's probably about the same age as you, if not probably older. So I want to hear what you're going to say.
Like, who's
So
she
do you think
talking
you,
to? She's talking to Kevin, like, say, her and Kevin are the same age. And this is the disingenuousness, and this is the rudeness and the blatant disrespect and lack of respect that these modern women have for men. You're going to come onto a platform that's another guy's platform, another person's platform, and there's a level of decorum and etiquette that you will show a person when you're coming onto their platform, let alone the fact that this person that you're coming to the platform with is older than you and is old enough to be your father. If that is how she speaks to her father, then that man has failed in raising his child, failed in raising a woman, failed in raising a wife. Let's get into
so you think you know? Okay, let's just go here. So, what kind of job do you think your father did at making you ready to be a wife?
Here we
I
go.
think he did a phenomenal job.
I think he did a phenomenal
I'm
job.
still in the process because I'm still growing.
Uh-huh. And why is this conversation contentious?
What do you mean?
I don't know if you realize you're in your brain, you're in your masculine energy.
Oh yeah.
That's not a wife. That's
It's
a
not
dude.
not right now.
Not right now. She said, not right now. She said, not right now. So are you ready to be a wife? Not right now. So hold on a second. Let me get this right. Because I've heard for the last 20 something odd years, over 20 something years, of women saying, especially these modern women with this modern mindset, saying, I don't want no build-a-boo. I don't want no potential guy. I don't want no guy that's building himself up and working himself up. I ain't trying to go through that struggle life. Yet, she will have the audacity to say, I'm potentially a wife. I'm not quite there yet. I'm still in the making. I'm still in the development. I'm still in the growing. But wife me. You know what I say to that? I said,
bitch, who raised you?
you got to be out your mind. You have got to be out of your mind. Really. Let's go into it. Let's get some more.
No, even when I start talking, you start cutting me off and wanting to tell me something. That's not what a wife would do.
Fellas, just for the record, a wife is meant to, the first and foremost thing is meant to bring you peace, meant to be a helpmeet, meant to bring you peace, meant to satisfy and satiate your sexual appetites. Not saying that one woman is going to be able to do that, because some of us men have the ability to love more than one woman and to be able to satisfy more than one woman because we have the insatiable appetite to do so. And being a man and being in that square and accepting that about you and recognizing that about you does not make you less of a man, does not make you a cheater, does not make you a shallow person, does not make you a dog. It makes you a man.
Your father taught you how to be might have been able to teach you how to be a wife to him, but typically fathers teach their daughters how to be sons.
There it is. And there's the masculine behavior that you're seeing coming out of her right there. The masculine behavior coming out of her right there. This is why you need both the feminine energy and the masculine energy within the family unit. I say it time and time again, the woman is the one that passes on the culture of the community of the family, right? The traditions. But the father emphasizes the morality, establishes the discipline, and maintains the integrity of that situation. Order, moral, discipline. Moral standards and discipline. That's what the fathers bring. But when you remove the fathers out of the situation and you have a fatherless household, do you see how the children are behaving today? You see how the women are behaving today because there are no men within the households. They don't want men in the households. They don't want men in the community. They want beta males. They don't even want beta males. They want simps in the community. That's what they want. They want the good old simps. They want a Forrest Gump of a man to be in the community, to be walking around doing all the things that he's doing and just be there when they're ready to pick him up.
Hi, Forrest. I know you just got back from Vietnam and you love me, but I'm gonna go run a train with this group of Black Panthers I just met.
Okay, Jenny.
Hi, Forrest. I know you came all this way to New York to visit me, but I'm gonna go do blow and have sex with a bunch of stockbrokers.
Okay, Jenny.
Hi, Forrest. Now that I have the most contagious and incurable disease known to mankind, I'll finally have pity sex with you.
Okay, Jenny.
Come on, Forrest. Come on. Come on.
Silence, you funny fool!
Nah. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
And that's what you believe.
That's what I know.
Okay. I don't believe that though.
Don't care.
Straight up.
That's funny. I was just talking to my friend about you too.
Well, when were you engaged?
I was engaged like 2 years ago.
At 19?
Yeah. Well, 18.
And did he ask your father for your hand in marriage?
Yeah.
And your father accepted?
Yeah.
And how old was your fiance?
He was, at the time I was 18, he was 21. 20 turning 21.
And what did he do for a living?
He was a store manager.
Where?
At Adidas.
Adidas?
Yeah.
All right. And your father accepted his proposal of marriage as a store manager at Adidas. Why'd you guys split?
Because I didn't want to be with him.
Huh?
I felt like it was a very toxic.
What? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. You're about to see it. Are you hearing it?
Situation that I was.
It was a toxic situation that she was in. It's funny how it's always a toxic situation. Toxic situation that they were in. And they were so blinded by this toxic situation. And as a woman, they were so innocent and so it just happened to them to be toxic, the situation. And they couldn't get themselves out of it. It's just so dire.
Did he actually propose and drop to one knee and give you a ring?
Yeah.
And you accepted the ring?
Yeah.
And then how long after accepting the ring did you break the relationship up?
About 1.5 years.
Why were y'all engaged that long?
Because I didn't want to be married yet.
So why'd you accept the ring?
Because a ring is just a placeholder.
Are you hearing this madness? Are you hearing this madness? Why did you accept the ring? Because a ring is just a placeholder. Are you seeing the problem here? These modern women have been told that marriage is slavery. They're not afraid of men. They're afraid of marriage, commitment, long-term investment, building. They're afraid of it. A placeholder is defined as a person or a thing that occupies the position or place of another person or thing. So she's saying that ring was a placeholder to occupy the space that represented another person or thing. Such as marriage, the commitment of. That's what it's meant to represent, right?
Now, this is
It's what it's meant to represent, right?
a woman who said her father taught her how to be a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's when I choose to be. It's not when he chooses to be. You choose.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that? It's what I choose to be. So I'm gonna choose the type of wife I'm going to be. So then you get the type of man that you're going to get.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Marks, and I make mental health education videos. A delusion is a fixed false belief. And despite evidence that goes against what you believe, you still believe it.
So let's hear that. Let's hear that again.
To be because you gave me the ring. I choose to be when I say
Insane. She don't even know she don't even know she's done yet, guys. She don't even get it.
So explain to me.
No, I'm gonna let you live.
Oh, okay.
This is what happens when women are raised by men.
Mm-hmm.
Because of your father, no disrespect, sir, but if you was saying what you're supposed to do, and when hell he let his 19-year-old daughter be married to a Foot Locker manager.
Oh, he wasn't letting
Adidas.
He didn't even like the person. That was because
I said, bitch, who raised you?
That even makes less sense.
No, that makes less sense because I don't tell all sides of the story.
Oh,
That
liar.
makes even less sense.
Liar.
Where do you live?
You see how these women are? So these women will come and not tell the whole story and try to make it look a certain way. You're not coming in good faith. That's dishonest. That's dishonest. But you know what? They're gonna come in that sly way, and you gotta watch it. 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 Because it's always about an image. It's always about how they look. It's always about how they look, but not about the truth. How can you build a community and a foundation on this? This is the madness that's running this society, and we're gonna see the fall and the construct break down within the society because that's how they want it. They want the family structure broken down. They want you as individuals. They want you working. They want you as slaves. They want you as drones, and they want you continuously feeding their system. And these women have bought it hook, line, and sinker. We are seeing the fall of the Western family construct, family structure. It's finished. It's finished. You might as well just go suck on a lemon. Yeah. Real good.
I live in Jersey.
With whom?
What do you mean with who? My father.
You're very masculine. You're very masculine. Yeah, and that's not cute. And as far as being a wife, your father didn't teach you how to be not a wife in any sense that most men would. Because talk about a man proposed to you, you accepted his ring, and then you drug out the engagement because you didn't want to be married. Does that sound like anybody's cooperation? Ladies?
To me, it doesn't sound like anybody's cooperation. If I was engaged, right, and we're planning something, and this is a very toxic situation, you think I want to get
toxic situation?
You think I want
No. When you accepted the ring, it wasn't toxic.
When that's what I was gonna. I'm so glad Kevin picked up on that because he said when she accepted the ring, it wasn't toxic. So you see, fellas, you got to watch this. You've got to watch this. This is the delusion of the lie. This is the thing that these women are delusional. They've been taken over by the spirit of insanity. Trust me, I know I'm the Mad Hatter. They have been taken over by the spirit of insanity. It's a delusion. It's not even the woman talking. Listen to the madness she said. It's a toxic relationship, but you accepted the ring of proposal, which was a placeholder. For what? Marriage? Long-term commitment? When she had no intention of getting married. When she had no intention of being with this man long-term. And she said she's ready to be your wife.
I said, bitch, who raised you?
So an engagement is preparation for a marriage. So you're supposed to be planning to get married. It's not, no, be quiet. You're supposed to get a ring, and then from that point, you plan your wedding and go ahead with the date. It's not you start going to a different phase. It's supposed to be short.
No, I understand that, but I didn't see fit. That's why it became.
You didn't see fit. This is a woman who said, I accepted a proposal for somebody that I did not see. They can't make this shit up.
And you can't, because why would you accept a proposal to someone who you say the relationship is toxic? Why would you accept a proposal to somebody who you say you don't want to have a long-term relationship with? Make this make sense. She's lying about something. And because she's lying about something, she's making her look even more stupid. But this is how strong this delusion will go, that they will look stupid. To a point.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Marks, and I make mental health education videos. A delusion is a fixed false belief. And despite evidence that goes against what you believe, you still believe it.
I'm a wife. I was raised to be a wife.
Sometimes when you get a ring, a man acts a different way than when he shows before he gets the ring. Can't make that shit up either.
21 years old and thinks she's got the keys to life.
Not the keys.
Not even a clue.
Just a guide.
Not even that.
To you.
Hmm.
Yet again, this is a man's.
I'm not gonna argue with you. See, I'm not gonna. I let your dad do that, or your little boy you used to playing with. I'm not.
Females at 21 years old acting like to say she knows the world at 21. At 21. And this is the nature of the society that they've lived in with TV, fast learning, internet. They think that they know everything when it's so hard for them to just Google something to be able to do some research and read it in a book. Yet they will act as if say they know something. Look at the arrogance and the audacity, the audaciousness on this woman's face. She's walking around as if she say she's thinking like she's got it all, like she's the ish. She's looking at Kevin like she's Rick James, like she about to bitch slap him up in here with something. Man,
that a man well enough to know he was toxic and allowed his 19-year-old daughter to be engaged. Mm-hmm. That's derelict as far as I'm concerned. If you had that kind of power and autonomy, you sure you not the daddy?
She had a father, but he essentially let his daughter do what she wanted. He essentially raised his daughter as a boy. So because he did that, she's walking around as if to say she knows what she wants to do, and she's already there. Now this is very dangerous. Look at this mindset. She's gonna go through life with this mindset, and really she's preparing that bravado because she's insecure deep down. Deep down, she knows she's not feminine. Deep down, she knows that she's not right in the way her body is and the way her mannerisms are and the way her speech is. But the pride, the ego, the pride, the delusion of these modern women now, the delusion is so hard that the pride is a pride come off in 404, and there's a huge, huge fall coming.
Ain't none of this funny.
No, it's only funny because you don't know all sides of the story.
Yeah, we know.
That's why it's funny.
We know enough to know this is bad. We know enough to know that. I would say this. Like I always think, therapy, counseling is always good.
Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
But there's no reason to be this.
Let's see what she picks.
And this aggressive at 21 years old. No need to be this hard at 21 years old. There's something wrong.
Well, what is so?
There's something wrong, young lady.
No, I can hear you say that, but I want to ask you, what do you get from that? Because you're saying
you choosing the hard way.
You at 21 years old, there's no reason to be this aggressive, this off-putting, this masculine. Who hurt you? 21-year-old woman. There's something off, and that's not. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying there's something that needs to be addressed.
Okay, but I'm asking you, what do you see as masculine?
I don't know which.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. That's right. That's right. You couldn't make this stuff up.
Why are you stupid?
You couldn't make this stuff up. I mean, this woman saying her father raised her. She's coming straight. She might as well just pull out her dick and just put it on her penis and just put it on the table.
I said, bitch, who raised you?
Like, who raised this woman? Wow. Guys, that is incredible. Incredible. I don't even know what to say with that conversation. And this is what we're talking about, what the Mad Hat is talking about. The delusion has got so real in this world and in this system, in the Western construct, that I'm telling you, fellas, I'm telling you, brothers, I'm telling you, men, you have to build your kingdom. You have to step into your purpose, step into your power. Focus on your grind. Collaborate and network and link up with other brothers of like mind who you see are doing their grind and doing their work. help each other, build each other, and they will come. They will come when they are tired. They will come when they are weary. They will come when they are broken down. They will come. And you have your options. Remember, this is a delusion that they are in. You are not. Stay in your power. Stay in your square. Stay in your purpose.
Silence, you funny fool!